This is the birth of our journey, the beginning of our adventure. We're pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you to your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. I'm hoping that we get a DLC in the future, or Hogwarts Legacy Part 2 or whatever, and we become an adult. Because in this game, you play as a 15 to 16 year-old boy or girl, or whatever you identify as. You will see like it has a lot of inclusivity, this specific game. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell, okay? Yes, you can play as a boy your own age, Antu. I'm not kidding. To help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of the term feast and the sorting ceremony. You are Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Alright, let's click F to proceed. As for the character, we're gonna go with Biggus Diccus. In tribute and in memoriam of the one and only, the chosen few, the select few, Monty Python, I apologize, we will go with the character name Biggus Diccus in the hardest difficulty of the game. And now it's time, my friends. Let us begin. I begin my journey. Biggus Diccus has entered the chat.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Cool. Oof.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit
so
more
good.
time to spend on spellcasting.
Yeah.
I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have,
This guy looks
Professor.
amazing.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
Okay,
You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
alright.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Yo.
Oh, Eleazar!
By the way, this guy
Glad my
dies.
rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
Okay.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak
That's
on
a
to
twist.
Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at
No,
all,
not
sir.
at all, by all means,
After
please,
you.
the more the merrier.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ooh, that's a shady looking guy right there. How is the volume, by the way? Is it too loud? I mean, that's the intro. It has to be loud. Guess we'll find out. Dude, going from Blizzard games to Avalanche games. Now we're cooking. Absolutely, sir. Both key games? Oh, yes, okay.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling
The sun is a
companion?
bit too bright.
A new student.
Yes,
New?
yes. My name is
Yes, sir.
Biggus Diccus.
I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Yes.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts
I'm a
so
bit
late.
slow in the head, but when I
Oh,
get there, I
have
get
I?
there.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
We have a politician.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Yo.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
Fellas,
threat.
we have a situation.
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
Okay.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl,
A papyrus.
but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
I see a
Nor do
glow.
I.
You guys blind? This one, right here. Whoop. Got it.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Okay.
Hang on!
From where? Oh boy. Oh yeah, because when festivals are afraid, they are no longer invisible. You can see them.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, jump. You're not supposed to fall like that. Just get it together and fall.
key!
The key, yes.
Give me your hand!
Okay. This will be known as the day you almost ate King Shiny, also known as Biggus Diccus. Okay. Squirrel!
Are you alright?
No.
You're hurt.
Of course I'm hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
I was just almost eaten by a
Take this.
dragon.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright.
What happened?
We were attacked
George.
by a dragon.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
It was an attack.
Professor?
It was a conspiracy.
Sir, where are we?
Okay.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
That's what the port key is. It's a key that teleports you. That's why it's called the port key. Makes sense.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay. So I'm this dude, right? Can I attack? Can I attack? Can I hit someone? How do I jump? No, I can't do jug shit. Wait, can I change the commands though? Like that's an important thing to me. No.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
No.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Okay.
And I believe that she And now George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
for George.
indulging me, I'd like
Come on,
to
I like
have a
this.
look around.
Absolutely,
He was a
sir.
fun nerd. Why did we have to kill the
Let's
fun
see
nerd?
if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Well, if I had Scottish audience, or like a single Scot guy, I would ask them if this thing right here
Mind your step.
is yeah, if this thing right here exists in real life. Hold up, what if I go here and go all the way down? Can I change my this one? Can I change them? Well, not here probably, right? But I can change them, I guess, on Steam. I will have to do that later.
Where do you suppose
I want to
your wife
copy
got
the
the
same
kid,
settings as
Professor?
Elden Ring.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten
Okay.
form of ancient magic.
Okay, dodge roll, perfect. What was
Ancient
that?
magic.
What is
Yes,
that?
a powerful
Oh, the
magic
water.
wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Okay. We have to walk slowly here, but I
Hogwarts
can like
Castle was
dodge roll
built by
faster.
and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Okay.
I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Okay.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
And you're gonna repair the bridge. We know he's gonna repair the bridge.
But sir,
The
how
analog
was your
works a
wife
bit
searching
weird.
for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
Okay.
Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
True.
Is that ice?
Is this a 1.2?
It's not cold enough here.
This
It
is
appears to
1.2.
be a sort
Yo!
of enchantment.
Okay, 1.2 is too
Someone
fast.
this path.
Okay, this is much better.
Let's see some of that one work you were
Enemy
practicing.
issues, sensitivity too high to
Focus
proper
on
lower
the
sensitivity.
center.
True! By the way, thank you for the first time chat, Inameishu. Thank you. When did you join us? This is a familiar name. You have been with us for a while, haven't you? Hi, I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoyed right here. Alright, okay. Look at this. When I swap between mouse and you know, the gamepad, it just automatically changes this. Okay, R2 to perform a basic attack. Let's go. Motherfucker. Okay, I like it.
Excellent.
All right. I might want to change the R2 to R1 because I'm used by Elden Ring doing more light attacks than
That was a bit rougher
heavy
than I'd
attacks.
expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I feel that I would just destroy the R2 part of my controller if I just keep spamming this. How does it look? It looks good though, right?
Up
Okay.
there.
Oh, alright. Like, there we go. Assassin's Creed, Nerdy Wizard.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Screw you. Can I not sprint in this game? I guess we'll find out quickly. Because like I can dodge, but
Steady yourself.
I'm trying, dude. But we are in the middle of nowhere. I can't get used to the camera. Like it's so difficult to use this camera.
Almost there.
Almost. Okay, we're here. From this point onward, I know nothing about the game. Like, some of these things I did yesterday on a stream, or on a test stream, to find out
Why would
if I can
someone
find,
build this
if I
here?
can
I
tune correctly
suspect
the audio
they
or
valued
whatever.
their privacy.
But,
That portkey led us
today-
here for a reason. Let's
know,
have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Give me a second. Lovely. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was trying so hard I couldn't understand why I had zero impact on the volume of the game, but now I do. Is there a reason for me to break this wall? Because like what I'm thinking. Oh, what is over here? Look at this. Investigate.
Professor, this statue.
Yeah.
This may have been his home.
Okay. Who the fuck is that guy though? Can I jump to my death? No. Okay. No, this is where he came. He's upstairs. How can he be upstairs? Oh, because of the stairs, right? How do you sprint in this game? Is this the fastest I can get? Bro. Not with this one, not with this one, not with any of the ones we have. And this is where this motherfucker is, okay? Okay.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
The fuck is a mural?
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Do you think this guy is Merlin? I'm just breaking these bases for no reason. Like, I'm just breaking shit. And I ain't getting anything in secret. What about, can I get here? No, I can't get. Okay, I can. Alright. Okay, it's time for me to be nerd. You know what? I don't think this new sensitivity was a very good idea. Sometimes it feels too quick. Sometimes it feels... the problem is I don't know what feels what. Like, this sometimes it gets super duper wonky and wobbly. Like, I feel really peculiar about this. Like, let me see with the mouse pad. Let me see with the mouse. So like, yeah, with the mouse I have much better control, much smoother.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
I don't know, but because we'll find out. Like, sir, the dude, where is the dude? Okay, no, I don't want to. Like, he told me what I was supposed
What's
to.
this? Professor Fig!
Oh. Yeah. Okay, no, it doesn't break. That's a mirror, sir.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Why can't I break
How's
this?
there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
I do.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
Yeah. Alright. V, interact with magic, or this one. Alright. How would I interact with magic though? Because it told me with V, but this one? No. Investigate. Okay, I need to go very close to investigate.
What in Merlin's name?
Yo, dude. I'm ready.
Godric's heart.
Oh,
Where are we?
I don't know.
I don't believe it.
Are we in Merlin's heart? Wait. Who is snoring? I'll do one better. What is snoring? Bro, I can't run, but I can roll. Okay, there's a bunch of nothing over here. We probably have to interact with the thing that they tell us to interact. Oh, a gob. That's the guy that's sleeping.
Hello?
Oh. Steal from him. Of course. Of course. Bro, you need the manicure.
Just a moment.
Why this guy got excited?
Where are we here?
Hello?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Gringotts?
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
Yes.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
This way, then.
Yo, I like this.
Stay close.
Don't have to say it twice.
After you.
I'm getting Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone vibes right now.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Of course, of course. Oh boy. Okay.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12.
Oh, someone is
As
there,
we speak,
okay.
We're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
Okay.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Nepotism. Good. Reminds me of real
Take a
life.
breath.
Cool.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
It also gives you
Experienced the
pneumonia.
thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Interesting. So we're like the chosen one, right? I mean, it makes sense. I was chosen because I paid 70 euros for the game. What? Hold. Okay, we're stopping. Ah, sir.
Vault number
12.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
on your way.
This guy is, he wants to rebel. Yeah, we don't like him. He doesn't like us. Feelings mutual. He's a dick. Now he's gonna go and alert his supervisor about us.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So he's corrupted. Good, let's kill him and be done with it. Then again, we're gonna go to Azkaban, so it's not really a good idea to just start doing Avada Kedavra left and right already.
Here we are.
Alright. Alright, let's follow the dude.
When was the
Oh,
last
hello.
time this vault was accessed?
Never roar! Thank you
goblin
for
has
the
been
follow.
stationed
Welcome, my
at my
friend.
desk
Welcome
for
to
hundreds of
our
years.
lovely channel.
In that time, no one
Do you
has
enjoy Hogwarts
visited
Legacy?
Vault
Have you
12.
played it? If not, hey, stay
Until
tuned.
today.
You're gonna enjoy this. Okay. This is like really giving me. Thank you. Just downloaded nonsense. Have you played at all? And what is your house? Got to play a few hours. Congratulations.
Thank you for your help.
What house are you? Ravenclaw, oh, fellow nerds, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, my fellow nerd. Ooh, can we go in? Yes.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Aha. Slytherin for my sins. Oh
That
no.
was certainly unexpected.
Well, we are
Let me
imprisoned.
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Okay.
Revelio?
It's a spell.
Yes,
it reveals.
a revealing charm.
Use IQ,
No
dude.
time like the present.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand.
Take wit and smarts of an Boron and Brute any day. Listen, the Brute one is clearly Gryffindor, alright? These are the bullies. And you don't have to take my word from it. Boo, he's Slytherin. No. Oh, okay. Hold up. My character. The story of my character. I did this in the intro part of the stream. I come from a family of Slytherins. The extended Wizarding World test had me a Slytherin. However, my thirst for knowledge caused the sorting hat to be confused, and which is why my character, the noble Biggus Diccus in tribute of Monty Python, is the person that decided, the hat just got me to Ravenclaw because of my thirst for knowledge, So you have like this entire house of Slytherin, like, a whole family, line after line, ancestor after ancestor, going all the way back until the foundation of the very houses, right? Being Slytherins. And I'm the first Ravenclaw. This is why my Discord profile has the Slytherin attire, like it was expected for me to be that guy. Okay, steady your wands and guide it along. Okay, X. Oh, ooh, alright, so it doesn't work like that. Oh. Wait, what? Do I just keep it? You just like click and keep it? No, I'm supposed to click it again here. No? Yes, I need to click it. Okay, let's see. What? Oh, it just clicks. Alright. Oh. What? Wait, do I have to? Oh, I have to control it. Yeah, got it. Okay, so we need to look face upwards. Clickety. Come on, burn over. There we go. We got it. Clickety. Woohoo! Shit. Yes. Third time's a charm. Cast Revelio.
Revelio.
Yes.
There! I saw something.
Okay.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Okay. I will get me out of mana, dude, if I just start casting spells already.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
How? That's how.
Lumos!
Okay.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Why can't I
Stay
do
close.
Lumos myself?
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Shit. Well, I'm trying to follow, but you for some reason just went ahead of me. Like, oh, that's why. Okay, so he has to lead. It's like
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
It's a perfect fit for the franchises. Yeah, I'm loving it thus far, it has like a mystery, It's like, I'll be honest what it is. I have been waiting for a game like this ever since I was not even 10, I think I was like 8 years old when Harry Potter came out in the Philosopher's Stone, and I watched the movie and I was like, oh dear Lord, I loved it. Oh.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Oh dear.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
I need to reveal this guy
You
though.
seem to have caused the floor to change.
Yes.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Yes. Revelio. Just to reveal it. It makes sense if you see it as a statue. And I have to confess, this guy's fucking blind, right?
Revelio.
There we
I
go.
presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there.
I have watched
but
the opening
statue's positions don't
cinematic.
match. Wait.
Uh-oh.
When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Shit. Shit, this is a tough one. Let's go. Woohoo! First try, boys! And girls. Both. Okay, how do I use Lumos, though? Hold R2 and triangle.
Lumos.
Well done.
Okay.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Yes.
It does follow the light.
And now the guy wants to beat the living shit out of us. I played enough Elden Ring in order to know that these guys are not good. Yeah. Yeah, we have found ourselves in a situation.
Look out!
Potato!
Okay.
Accio!
Accio bomb!
Levioso! Diccus!
What do I do? Pew, bitch!
Levioso!
Does this one do anything? Lumos. No, it does nothing. Oh, okay, yo. We have to be like serious. Oh, they blink! Okay. Fuck. Oh, you can dodge forever. Oh, you can dodge forever, but it's not enough to save you. Got it. Review your objectives to reveal the way forward. Protego using triangle. Okay. Got it. Ooh. How did it feel? Fuck you, idiot. Screw you. Okay, so it's not just dodge roll, you can just parry, kind of like Elden Ring. Oh, this will be a pain in the ass. In Elden Ring, I was always dodging.
Stay close!
I'm trying to.
Potato!
Oh, sorry. I meant,
Lumos.
this one. Yo.
Professor!
The fuck?
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Oh boy.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, but wait, what if there are like secret shit around here? No, but ooh. What goes here? Oh, so you can't, you have to follow the light, otherwise you just get lost forever, right? Let's try this once more. What about here? Okay. That's some weird ass voodoo shit happening over here, guys. See, this is how they should do this. Like in Forspoken, I don't know if you played Forspoken, but they're like, you can't access this part of the map, and then it auto-teleports you. Make it like this, make it mysterious, make it good. I love this, I love this.
That's where they're leading me.
Okay, the game is telling me, fuck you, go this way. And I like it because it's mysterious, I don't know what's happening. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, this can't be good at all.
Lumos.
Oh, they're gonna attack me now. Right? Why is this guy not facing towards the light? Oh, I need to reveal him.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yes, I am. Alright. Alright, I need the light. I need the light,
Lumos.
of course. And now they're gonna turn to the light. Sir, can I? No. Okay.
Lumos.
So this is his line of sight, and if I stay here, he's gonna come up to attack me, right? But here's the problem. Do I
need
want
to align these statues with their reflections?
Oh. Okay. There we go. I did. Do I need to fight them too, though? Because I did align him, but I don't want to have to fight this fella. Hello, sir. This can't be good. Oh, never mind. Okay, we need to fight him. What?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Yeah, but how? Oh, right! If I'm in the same place, in the crossroads.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay. Oh, this gotta be good. Ooh, I was God. Fuck you, idiot. Fuck you, idiot. Yep, I got it. Dude, you can't even fight. Smart being. Yeah, I do my best. I do my best. Dude, no way. Listen. Hey, look, come on. Like, I'm a Dark Souls fan. You know, like, I have only played Elden Ring, ironically, from the Soulsborne. Let me put my hoodie. There we go. Aha. I am magnificent. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Oh. Nope. So you can stagger them. The final attack stagger. Fuck, idiot. Oh, you can't dodge out of their attacks. You have to protect yourself for some reason, I guess. Oh! Review your... Hold Protego to stupefy. Oh! I forgot about it. Oh, okay, I'm in problem. I'm in trouble. Oh, okay, I healed. Hold Protego. Alright. Now what? Oh, that's one. Sir, we're probably gonna die here. Okay, got it. Okay, fucking hell! I believe. Ooh. Fuck you! Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. This is not good at all. Attack me! Come on! Oh fuck! Done? Please tell me we're done. Please tell me we're done. We're done! We're done. Praise be. Praise be. Alright.
Lumos.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay, we're out of healing pots, alright? And we are before the boss. I'm guessing that there's a boss. Like, these are mini bosses. Oh my god. Oh, this is intense. I need to get rid of this fucking habit of dodge rolling. Wait, what is this? It's like, why would... Can I not investigate? Oh, this is where... No, wait, wherever I go, this thing always leads me back to this place. Just wait a week and we'll see the Dark Souls of Harry Potter articles. I'm not against that. I'm not against that. I did choose the hardest difficulty, right? So that's on me. Like, you know, like I'll be honest, okay? I'm not gonna complain whatsoever. If the game itself, where is it? Gives me the choice. You know what? Do you want this to be a piece of cake? Do you want it to be normal, easy, or hard? And I choose hard. In my opinion, I deserve to get fucked in the ass. Like, I believe that this is how it should go. Are we going in? Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, like... Okay. Hey, look, everything is red here. What if I enter from this way, though? Yeah. But what if I go here? It goes... Yo, this thing looks cool. Let's sprint. Let's... Do we have...
Protego!
No, I meant the other one.
Lumos.
There we go. We got 49 cents or dollars or something. I don't know if it is like dollars or cents yet. Wait, before
Hello? Are you
there? Yes, I'm here, but wait,
Professor Fig.
I'm doing what we call pillaging.
Godric's heart, I'm glad
Godric's
you're
heart.
alive.
I'm glad you're alright. I'm
I'm
somehow in the
somehow back
back.
in the
Okay.
entry room to
Sure,
the vault.
just wait for me to steal the
I
stuff
don't see a
first.
way to open the door.
I will reveal it.
I'll keep looking over here.
Don't worry, dude. Like, all I have to do is this.
Revelio.
Oh, it's not. Investigate. Ooh. 49 gallons, supposed to be about 250 pounds in modern money. Hey, dude, all I'm saying is I'm rich in game. Real life, not so much. But in game, we're doing well.
What is this place?
I
It's
don't know.
me.
But I found this floating above that basin.
Yes.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Okay.
I wonder.
The tears. Yup. Oh boy, take a deep breath. Take a
Follow
deep
my
breath.
lead.
Yes. Say, Inameshi, do you stream, my fellow Slytherin? I'm looking for people to raid after I'm done with my stream, of course, like, you know, in general. And you or our fellow Ravenclaw, if they're still around with us, never or. I'm not against, you know, like, I do not. Okay, got it. You know, just sharing the love, you know, the usual.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow.
Okay.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Okay.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets,
Oh,
with
PC
knowledge
problems.
others will do
PC
anything
problems.
to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility...
Yo, we're gonna learn some new shit!
We've done all that we can.
Okay. I am
what you're
so
seeing.
hyped right now.
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Yeah.
Can I see magic?
Yes, I am the chosen
Traces
one.
of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed,
But could never prove.
but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
I am the chosen one.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Oh.
Someone's coming.
Oh boy. Oh, this can be good.
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Yeah. The rebellion.
I was right.
Of course you were.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And that's his lucky.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
I don't think so, sir.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were
I hope
quite
this goblin
clear.
doesn't die.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors.
No way.
Now,
Please tell me he
where
didn't
were
die.
I'm not giving you anything.
Of course.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Okay, this guy's just strong. Screw you, dude. We have a safety mechanism. We should do the decent thing. Run. No, no, no. Professor.
I know a way out.
Come on, dude. Pull the Cartman. Pull the Cartman. Screw you guys. We're going home. There we go. Yes. Wait, what? The stuttering. The stuttering. Why is he stuttering?
Right?
Fine, sir.
Huh.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
He hasn't met me yet. Like, you're an old dude. You have to get a Viagra for your magic to be super strong.
It can't be.
I can manage myself.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Where?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh. Still for a PC, I bought early in the PS4 lifestyle to run it at all. I'd say got my money's worth out of the rig. You know, I wasn't gonna buy this game for PC. I was gonna get this game on PlayStation 4 Pro because that's a console that I own, right? But there is no way I'm waiting all the way until April, right? So I just went with the PC port instead. There it is. There's Hogwarts. This is a dream, a childhood dream come true for me. I'm getting emotional and I'm not even shitting you. Such a fucking geek, dude. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay, Snake we like. We don't like Gryffindors. We don't like Gryffindors. This one I don't mind. Yeah, okay, there we go. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw indeed. Now it is eating my CPU. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert,
I joined. I just realized I didn't ask before. Okay,
that
got it.
Seems more.
After Dawn, can you give him the proper rank?
I need to study
Or-
this
or
locket as
him
soon
or
as I
her,
can,
you know?
but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this
The
evening
follower rank.
between you and me.
Of
Yes.
course, sir.
Thank you. Ready
Now,
for the sorting ceremony?
now is the determining moment. Let's see. Ooh. Wait, again? No. No, it can't copy it. There is stuttering. Fuck! Now it's rendering lag, not encoding.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
It's still GPU.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join
Just
us.
it, got it. Thank you, Afrodon.
The sorting ceremony's over.
Okay.
There were complications.
Yeah.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig.
By the way,
and
this
I'm
guy's a
rapidly losing
massive
whatever
snob,
patience I
alright?
had
Let this
left.
be said.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Yes. And we want Ravenclaw. We said we want Ravenclaw.
I'll be in touch.
It's okay, sir. It's okay. Good. He's now live. I've been live for hours. Oh, stream elements.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Yes.
Welcome.
She's a
You're
Weasley.
just
She
in
has to be a
time.
Gryffindor.
Have a seat.
You playing in 2K Ultra? No, I'm playing in the recommended settings with how do you call this?
Yeah.
G-Sync?
A bit
V-Sync?
older
No,
than the others, aren't you?
Ray tracing on moderate.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Yes.
Certain expectation.
Yes. Can't wait to explore, that's what we went
looking
for.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Okay, I'm finally happy.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned
1080p,
by having
60
an
hertz,
adventurous
Badly.
spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
They do?
You're
I'm just happy that you guys are not lagging
indeed.
anymore.
You have the ability
You know.
to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Ravenclaw!
Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Yes. I accept. I'm a Ravenclaw. I'm a nerd. I'm a blue.
You belong in
I'm blue.
Ravenclaw.
Oh dear. Okay. So some cinematics are just very aggressive. But indeed.
Oh, and one more thing.
Okay.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
It's gonna be a DLC, by the way. I'm calling it.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Okay.
You are here to focus on your academic futures.
True.
I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Lovely.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Bro, I don't like this guy. This guy's a clown, okay? I think the PS5 Deluxe version has some extra missions.
Quite an entry.
Yes, but it comes
It's
with
lovely
15
to meet
euros
you.
extra pay. you know?
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
It
I
does
shall
have the
see to it,
PS5
sir.
exclusives.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
as well,
ma'am.
Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Okay.
Right this way.
I think I've heard about this woman's voice acting in the past. Like, her voice sounds familiar.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am.
Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Okay. But if I could afford it, my friend, I would be having a PS5 and I would be playing on the PS5. Like, I'm playing with the PS4 controller, you know, because of Steam right now.
poltergeist.
But yeah, having like a
Ghost
streaming
or a
PC and a normal PC is like, you know, doing the two PC
A
setup is much
non-being
better because like you can
can
just
never have
avoid these
been.
problems. From the moment you close your eyes. No, that woman was despicable, mean, cruel,
Well
and
done.
had nothing in common
Now,
with the Weasley.
go on in and
Nothing.
get
I will
some
not
sleep.
have it, sir.
You have
or
a
ma'am.
big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Very mean.
You're
Yep.
welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I don't know, I found like... I just listened to Umbridge yesterday. Ooh, some stuttering right now, yes? Yes, some stuttering. Wait, what? But... But this is weird. Wait, do I have to do the dialogues again? Or does it just teleport me back to my room? That's something of a letdown. Because I did save up here, right? Yeah, this guy's blocked me. I did this. Yeah, I know.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That's not right either.
No, we're gonna just have to skip the dialogue. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just watch it again, see if we lag or not.
Place. A place
Do
you'll
you
be
see any
happy with.
stuttering now?
But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little
I
expression.
think we're fine, right?
I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him
Not
to
yet,
feel
all right.
cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Hi,
Nice
Samantha.
to meet you, Samantha.
My name is Biggus
Is
Diccus.
Destiny used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually,
yeah.
Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig.
I think
Teaches
we're
about
fine because
theory, it seems
when I was
to
in
know
this
a lot
cutscene
about
before,
practical
my
magic.
GPU was at 60%, now it's at 10%. Like, what the fuck? He's quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Wait, is
Well, I
ray
hope he
tracing
told you
that
about more than
aggressive on the
Wiggenweld.
GPU?
You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
In
got
fact,
it.
Our herbology
Poor
teacher,
GPU
Professor
was like, yo,
Garlick,
what the fuck,
encourages
dude?
it.
You know?
And I don't
You
think
gave me this
Professor
difficult
Sharp, our
game.
potions master cares
And now you
where
expect
get
me to
your
do
ingredients,
everything?
as long as your
Okay.
brews are all perfect.
Lovely. Alright, let's go. We
An
have already watched
affinity
this
for herbology is more
cinematics,
typical
but yeah.
of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily,
But then maybe your
perhaps, but it runs
3070
in my family.
Ti will
We've
not
a
be
full
having the
plot of
issues
these
that
little
mine
fellows
did.
back home.
I think it's
I
quite a bit of an
suppose you
upscale
could
from
say
3060 to
herbology's in my
3070 Ti.
roots.
Well, 3060 Ti to 3070 Ti, if I'm being 100% accurate with you guys. Like, I don't have a 3060, it's a Ti version. Nice talking with you, Samantha.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I like her. I like, this is like my favorite character up to this point. Let's check out the guy that sounded like an India fellow. This dude over here.
Brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could...
Going to harvest? Okay.
That is not how that...
Wait, what? He told me something about harvesting, no?
I took my copy of 1000 Magical Herbs and Fungi to Herbology and I left it in the greenhouse by the mandrake seedlings. Sharp was horrified I didn't have it for his class. Said I need to get my priorities straight.
Okay.
Any of you know where I can find some leaping toadstools? I need to get some dragonhide dust for herbology. I refuse to handle Chinese chomping cabbages with bare hands. Why won't she just let us use gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology?
This is so good!
If I haven't personally met a mermaid by the end of term, I can tell you I shan't be happy.
Okay. I like mermaids too. What is this one? This is a bugling.
I've been collecting chispurple fangs the entire term. Then I
This
thought
looks
I'd be
weird.
clever and simply keep a few chispurples.
Okay.
My father said he used to hide his school.
My father will hear about this.
My side of the dormitory is always spotless. Can't say the same for my housemates. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were raised by trolls.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... That is not how that...
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk to this fella. I like this guy. And I like the books just being resorted by themselves. Let's see what he has to say.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Sure. What are we looking at? Bro, can you
Can't
imagine
see
if you're
too
looking
much
at
in the day.
Umbridge's chambers?
Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus.
Okay.
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
You too.
Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
How did you find out
so
that we
much
got
to be
the
learned from
dragon
the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating.
True.
You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Okay, I guess. Let's go.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years.
Okay.
You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I'll be honest.
I'll see you in class then.
In real life,
Yes.
I didn't.
Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Yeah, I do like the smell of paper, I'll be honest. But personally, in real life, I could never get the appeal of astronomy, like of what's out there, because you see, like, I'm a practical guy, and we haven't solved the problem that are the problems that are in here in order for us to be able to solve the problems that are out there. So what I'm trying to say is that I would prefer it like personally, and that's how I approach life, right? Try to fix the situation we have here before we move out. Hello, lady. Oh, she avoids me. Okay, bro, like, what the fuck? Okay.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Yes. Of course. What are you gonna do, sir?
One moment. Watch this.
Oh.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What a piece of shit!
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class.
Okay.
I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How do they all know? I am looking
I'm glad
forward,
to
but
be
how
here.
do you know?
Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits.
Cool.
I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
No, I'm not particularly fond of getting to know this guy.
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Wait, first I need to talk about everybody. Where do I go if I go up here? Like, what's up here? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Hey, dude. Level 1 lock. Okay, so like, we probably need to learn the spell Aloha Mora, right? Can I play the piano? I actually can play the fucking piano! Well, not me, my character. I can't play shit. Only the bass during university. Well, that's a story for another. Oh. Ooh, alright. So, the way I see this is that the game actually has a lot of secrets in it. Hogwarts at least does. Is this how we go down? Ooh, more dorm rooms. Look at them! These guys have way more tidied beds in comparison to mine. We just my room was dog shit. They have better room than I do. Oh, ooh. Oh, I can't steal from people. Okay. I can't use the bin though. Alright. Let's meet with Professor Weasley outside the common room. But first we need to talk with that girl Samantha or something. Wait. Here? You, sir? No? Oh no, it was Samantha was the lady that...
New fifth year.
Yeah.
Wonder where they're from.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Hello, bitch. What about you, sir? No, you're busy. Okay, like these guys don't want to talk to me. What about these people? Sorry. Didn't mean to just, you know, barge or whatever. So it's downstairs. We go downstairs. Alright.
Good morning.
Morning.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
As ready as
I've
I'll
been
be.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
I don't have a wand.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
That's a tough one.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Owl?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Okay.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
More dragons?
Here
Cheating!
you are.
Harry Potter. Okay, I have to read Harry Potter. Yeah, I do have the second one. I do have the second one, but I want my own.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of
It's
what
a
you
map.
are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
It's a journal log.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Okay.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright. I am gonna, but like, okay.
This way.
Sure.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Okay.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Look at this. What's happening here? What is this? What is this dust? You guys see? You guys saw this, right? Hold up. Can I get this again? Yes. Look at this.
Revelio.
What? What did I just do? This is my screen as well. Is this supposed to be happening? Odd. It felt as if I'm playing
certainly
Minecraft.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Okay. Yeah, the fog happens on mine too. I see. By the way, Neveror, if you know any Ravenclaw, I posted it into
Why
the door.
don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Yes,
and see
1
what
second, lady.
details the field
If you know
guide can
any
provide.
Ravenclaw streamers, or you know any other small streamers, you know that I could raid when I'm done, let me know. Like I'm good with that, you know. I already posted it on the general Discord on in the Ravenclaw chambers. Like if someone like wants to stream, like you know. Not off the top of my hand, I've been watching Yams stream it previously. Yams, all right. You're the second one I've watched playing it. Hey, dude. Who's gonna be the third one? We wonder. Maybe the one we'll raid after this one. Sharing the This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw house. Okay, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw. Okay. Yeah, but that's just a bust. I don't care. I want to know more info. You've just unlocked a field challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Open field guide. Okay. Okay. Alright. Perfect. We are 100%ing this shit. Okay? So like, let's just select this one for you. Okay. Hogwarts, right? Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back to collect rewards when you have unlocked them. All right, not bad. Wait, I'm not done yet, Professor. Level? Oh, I can't click on my level. I can click on my gear though. Let's see if I have neckwear. I obviously can't have. Oh, I can. What is this? Natural beige scarf. Okay, no, I don't want this. I don't like this at all. Nah. Okay. Looks kind of lame if you ask me, right? Let's try this one. Well appointed. Okay. Outfit. But where are my dark arts outfits and stuff? Like, shouldn't I be having them? Or are they in collections? Probably in collections, right? No. There's nothing in collections. Inventory? No. Nope. Nope. We get bunch of nothing. Very big grabbing pizza. I envy you. I haven't eaten pizza in months. Ooh. Gold. This item has no. No. Why can't I equip these other items, right? I wonder. Wand handles. Progress to the main story, of course, makes sense. Hey! Bro. AD, this has to be the most British thing I've seen in my life. I have a hat like that, I think. No? No, this is a Trajaska. I kinda do. Alright, let's just remove the hat. Like, this is just Sodorgi pizza bag. Fucking hate you, mate. Fucking hate you. Okay, ooh. Look, coming from a family of Slytherins, my character would definitely wear hands. Not gonna share now. I mean, yeah, haven't had pizza in months, but I wouldn't mind one. Maybe I'll get some burger later, you know, to just eat and feast. Okay, how big is the map? Let's see. Okay. The Defiance... Ooh! The wing of Hogwarts, compressing the Astronomy Tower, the highest spire in Hogwarts, the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower, and the Transfiguration Courtyard. Alright, what about this one? Bell Tower. The entrance, of course. Annex of the library, makes sense. Grand Staircase, South Wing... Yeah, but what does the South... It doesn't tell me. I guess I have to explore more. The quest, let's not go to the quest yet. Let's go to the map. Check out Hogsmeade. I can't. What about the world? I can't. Okay, so like I have to clearly just progress through the game. That's what the game is telling me. Lovely.
Clever, isn't it?
Yes.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
So I just pretty much spam Revelio. What? That's like Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed. By the way, bon appetit, Neveror. How do we call you? Neve or Roar? Or fellow nerd? I'll call you fellow nerd, I think. Unless you have something of preference. Wait. Wait, there's a thing. Professor, wait. What is this, RNG? Yeah, that looks like RNG, to be honest. What about this one? Reveal, yes. Nope, nobody allowing me in. Revelio. What about that one? You're about... Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. The fuck, lady? Guy has a flying quill next to him. I want the flying quill.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. Okay, Aetherite shards. Open map. I did. I did. I am clicking. No? But, alright, M. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. All right. Hogwarts divided into two main areas. Yeah, we've learned about this. Select the staircase and continue. Okay. Green flames represent flames you have discovered, including, okay, gray. Okay, makes sense. So what? Can I just... The right side of the map is when you will find academic points of interest, including that part. Yes. So here, for example. Okay. Professor Weasley unlocked Center Hall for Flu Flames for you. Use R to rotate the map. Oh. Fast travel with square. Let's do this. I was hoping I could explore a bit more before I go there. And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Yes.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Also, we fixed the problem was ray tracing.
You can get almost
1060 doesn't.
anywhere in the
Sorry,
castle
3060
quickly
doesn't do
from
well
Central Hall.
with ray tracing in this game.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okay.
Revelio. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Yes.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies
I would
you
love to
require
visit this in
Hogsmeade.
real life.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay. Like, can you imagine everyone just going there dressing up like with their cape and shit, you know? The cape that I wear is the one that I have from my Darth Vader uniform, right? But, yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, I'm thinking about this and it's wholesome no matter how I try to picture this, you know? Like, you have this bar, picture this. Wood, dark colored wood, you know, that dark brown color, you know, very well polished, you know? Some beer here and there, you know, Weiss beer, whatever type of beer, butter beer, I guess. Like, I don't know how you would make butter beer, but I guess we find out, right? And in like one corner, like you have to go like through a special, like some sort of very narrow corridor to get there, you know, like add a risky adventure factor. And you go over there and like you have like a bunch of fucking nerds like playing with, I don't know, like maybe playing a tabletop or something. Oh, I'd love this. Tell me about Charms.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronen. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
By the way, the voice acting is... I enjoy this. Like, one of my criticisms of Forspoken was the voice acting. In this game, it feels much more natural. I don't know if they hired better voice actors or if they gave them better instructions, because the actor can produce what he's been instructed to produce, right? I think... Oh, yes, Noisy. Hey, dude, my cat is here. Noisy. Okay. She's noisy because she's very neat. Very noisy. Or at least she was when she was a kitten. It doesn't feel scripted. Exactly. It feels more fluid. Like, if kitty, indeed. Well, my kitty is here. The cat, the big one, is down there. The thing is, I think that the best way to have voice acting is to give them not something to read, but to give them the whole consensus of the scene, you know? For example, listen here, motherfucker. Dragon almost ate you. Gotta react according to that, you know? Now, you are a guy from X, Y, Z, or whatever, escorted by Y, Z, or whatever, right? You have to react to that, and then just let the actor go ahead. Just experience themselves, you know? And sure, if one day doesn't go well because of the shooting, like, you shoot the second day, you shoot the third day. So long as you just, you know, it gets natural to the actor, you know? Get them into the mood, get them to watch the movie, get them to, like, feel the game. Otherwise, it's just gonna be lifeless.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts
And this game also
Defense
has
Against
very
the
good
Dark
ambient
Arts, as
sound.
the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
What about the evils that lurk
mastery of
in
Defense Against the
these
Dark
walls?
Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Oh, police officers.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
Okay.
You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yes.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that.
How does everyone know about the dragon?
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
If the professor doesn't want to share, I think I shouldn't share either.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
That's what I asked.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Everyone and their mother knew we had a rough life.
You seem to
Exactly!
have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Yes.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
It was prowling like under
Professor
that
Fig
cloud.
to explain the details of the field guide's map.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
All right, will do.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments
Facial
I
hair.
mentioned.
Why
And
can't
we'll
I have
see if we
facial
can't
hair
get
in
you
this
to
game?
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Because I'm 15 years old? I had facial hair when I was 15 years old. Albeit not much, but I did. I had that stupid fucking mustache and a little bit down here, but I did. As for the dragon, yeah, like how did they find... I mean, like, look, arguably, and this is where I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, alright? If there's a fucking dragon attacking somebody and fire and shit happens, maybe people from, you know, like, sense the magic that was used, or like, maybe people like, you know, just see it from underground. Noisy. Okay, my cat is hitting my door, 1 second. Noisy. Okay, yeah, this is a frequent occurrence here in my channel. My cats do very much prefer to hit my door.
That Isaac Cooper receives several owls a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
Slytherin?
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls in the owlry.
Okay.
Wonder if there's any mice there.
They probably got told. By whom though?
I'm sure the teacher wouldn't present it in class. if she
Someone
thought it
starts
was
the
a
rumor.
I suppose if we were muggles, we'd be talking about a canary.
What?
I'm saying that if we were in a muggle school, they'd probably use a...
How many letters do you think come in and out of Hogwarts every day?
Teachers.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She never
Yeah, but by whom? You mean by the dude, by this guy? Because this guy seems to wanna keep it a secret. By the way, right behind me, here, behind me, in the game, like, there, right? You guys see this, talk to Professor Fig thingy? This is where the minimap is. There's a general safety thing rather than rumors. I guess. Hey, dude, look at those glasses. Those glasses look good on her. She wearing a hat? No, the hair. The hair is... this game needs to do some job when it comes to hair.
I could just have a butterbeer from the Three Broomsticks right now.
Okay.
And a chat with Sirona. Both are excellent tonics.
Who's Sirona?
So many interesting people from all over the world come through.
Yo, for an open world RPG, this thing is very, very limiting to...
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all.
Okay.
Simply the fact that it's so close to the kitchens makes it seem more homely. Everyone knows you're Garlic's favorite.
Oh.
That's absurd. I don't think she even knows I'm there.
Okay.
She always gives you higher marks than me. Well, perhaps it's because I work harder. Your mandrake did nearly die.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so unfair. It was obviously as old as Merlin, and I bet she knew it. All I'm saying is I exhibited far more knowledge of Devil's Snare, and it didn't seem to count for anything. Yes, and I believe Garlic wasn't fully impressed that all your knowledge was potty.
Potty? What do you mean, potty?
You merrily recanted that Devil's Snare is dangerous on account of its propensity to stab people.
Yes.
Yes?
Well, everyone knows that dangers residing amidst Devil's Snare involve strangulation.
Oh, I see. I suppose that is rather different then, isn't it? Do you think I could borrow your homework?
Huh.
Of course. We have to do something to keep you in her good graces, seeing as I'm her favorite and all.
See?
I heard that someone cast the Confunders charm on a Ravenclaw 4th year so they couldn't answer the riddle. Ugh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire.
Yo, how many dialogue options are there in general? Like, I'm just gossiping right now, obviously.
Prefect sits next to me.
But they just keep going, you know? Like, it just doesn't end. This thing is alive. This thing is... This is a school. Oh, sorry. I apologize.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Yes.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Okay.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Hey. You did?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Of course she
Yes,
is.
well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Kinda like
we don't
Genie.
know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Yeah, I don't like the headmaster. This guy is a bitch.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Okay.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Akio? Open the quest log. You can track available quests. Alright. It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't allow me to do that. If I click on map, it happens, but sometimes I just can't do this. This includes the main quest. Completing main quest will further. Okay. Lovely. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement. In this case, you will need to advance to the required level. Makes sense. Yeah, classic progress stuff. Track a quest to complete. Charms class, defense against the dark arts. Yeah, but what about the quest that this guy gave me? The field map shows profession. Okay. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use charm compass in the field. In Gelb, find me the way. Okay. This castle is enormous. I may not. Okay, let's start with the charms. Let's get Akio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Lovely.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Okay.
For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Nicey. Welcome to the Hogwarts, alright. So let's go to map, right? And clearly, this guy told me that if I get here... Oh, I learned Levioso here. It's not Levio... Is it not Wingardium Leviosa? Not Leviosa, but you know, Leviosa. Not Levioso. Did they change how this thing is? Or sounds? Akio. Akio I know. Check cast champs, okay. Alright, hold on, wait. Leonora.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
No,
Oh, hello. I'm Leonora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
Okay.
Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Oh.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do,
Maybe also in the
an
game, but I
empty
don't know
frame
why.
doesn't
Okay.
appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Okay. Have you learned anything
Have you
about it?
gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
I find myself a
If I
side
can
quest.
work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Okay.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
Is it just me, or does
I
my
hope you'll have better
character's
luck than I
voice
have.
have a little bit of an echo in it in comparison to everyone
Do
else?
come and find me if you stumble.
Hello, Leonora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's
If
not
you cast
necessarily
Lumos,
special,
right?
as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Okay. Discover the painting secret. Alright, let's do this. Like a moth to the flame. She said to cast Lumos.
Protego!
Oh.
Lumos.
Lumos. There we go.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, so like we're supposed to be looking next to the staircase to the right, I think. I think it should be here. No? Oh. No, this is just... Oh, look at this! It tries to shoo me out! Yeah. They pop... Oh. Hey, dude! I didn't get to do this, or do this yet. So that's the best part, when like you start the game for the first time and no guides are out, nobody knows anything, so like all you have to do is just enjoy the game or explore it, right? Ooh. Oh, I need a Lohomora for this. Hello, sir. Leon, don't be on my mouth, alright? Thank you. Cut moment! Cut moment. Κάτσε, τι έχει το μεταξύ σου? Eye booger. Let me just... Okay, there we go. What about this one? Okay, let's just remove the eye booger and just... Perfect. Oh, the cut moments, yes, please. Hey, you know, he's here because you want... Why don't I give you something, bro? Why don't I give you something, never? Something just for you. And something just for Leon. Ugh, it's icky. It's a bit icky, right? Wait, Leon. Leon. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Over here. Alright, there we go. There we go. Whew! I have 3. I love cats. My family, in total, in the house that I live in, we have 5, right? 1 outdoors, 4 indoors. This is our only male cat, and well, more like a kitty, less of a cat, right? And he's the only one that is not neutered, you know? He still has his balls. So when he has when it gets unpleasant for him, like when his hormones pretty much put him in anguish and not happiness, in distress, this is when we will neuter him. But until then, we will just be keeping him like he is. Let me show you. And this is what we call a cat. This is what we call a kitty. Hmm? A kitty? Oh, siga. You know. Easy. There we go. He's wonderful. And he's very, very playful and very annoying towards my other cats. You see, he's 7-month-old, and the others are 8 years and above. So, like, he wanna play, but most of the time they don't wanna play, so, like, he ends up annoying them. Yeah. Let's just feed the kitten. Noisy. My big one came as well. You know, the older one. You just eat right there, and I just like it. You know, as a matter of fact, one of the future plans for the stream, if we go well, you know, from a financial perspective, one of my goals is, the first goal is, with this month's payment that will come on February, to get a proper chair. I have a wooden chair, 100% wooden chair, no cushions, no nothing, you know. So we're gonna just upgrade this. The next plan is to upgrade my headphones because these headphones are from 2001. And after that, the next plan is to get money for London's FunFest, right? But in those goals, even though I didn't mention it yet, there's also one secret, well, not so secret anymore since I'm gonna put it public, plan, and that is CatCam. At some point in the future, when I'm able to afford it, I will buy a second webcam, kinda like the one we have right here, you know, you guys see me. We will have one for the cat, and the CatCam will have the all too very important task of being, you guessed it, a CatCam. So yeah, I think it's. Let's go back into finding the. Ooh.
If it wasn't for Weasley.
Aww. This thing can. Oh, right. Okay.
Let's get you back to your frame.
CatCam, yes. Oh, how? Return the moth to the painting. Oh, come on, there is a quest helper. I was hoping that I would find it myself. There we go. Now what? I did. How? Oh.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Leonora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Perfect.
Leonora, I
Cats
solved
being
the mystery
cats,
of that
always they
painting.
ignore the cat come and steal your main instead. I didn't mind. I don't mind if they do that. And if they do that, we will just have two cameras just on me, I guess. You know, like I will have this one and then I will have like a smaller cam up there called cat cam or something, you know? But yeah, this guy is very predictable. He sleeps at most of the same areas, you know? That's fine. Yep, he just sleeps on my stuff. Like he will sleep on my, for example, before he slept on my jacket. I have one of my jackets, there. Where is, not there, there. Where is my bed? You know, like if we go there, that's where the bed is. You can have the cam and they take it over and you're left with your cat cam and the cat cam, oh yes. It's like, I get it, the cat is the man. I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
Oh, she's envious.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
Of course.
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The
now what I get?
moth. I should have seen that.
Aww. She jelly, bro. Now that we go to level 2, what happens? Hold up. Let's go. Let's check me out. I got. Oh, nothing happened. I can just wear a head. I can wear this. Wait, what? No, not this one. The hoodie. There was a hoodie. There we go. Defense +3. I mean, should I? I think I should. I think I should. I mean, it doesn't really show, does it? In comparison to the background, because that also is black. But hey, you know what? Let's do this. My character wear a hat, I wear a hat. I look ridiculous. But no, sir. No, where is my, no, we're not wearing this. Now, you know what? I'd rather have 3 less defense than look like that. In real life, I don't mind. In game, ooh. That's a bad looking hat. Not even a hat, it's a hoodie. It's not even a hoodie, it's like, how would you call it? Scuffi, we call it in Greek.
What are you up to now?
Why did you oh, no,
Lumos.
Perfect.
Revelio.
Anything else? Ooh. Ooh, we heard a special sound. Yep, but we have this, okay, we have this already.
Lumos.
Yes.
Revelio.
I think you should go to the classroom, personally.
Lumos.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's the one that didn't want to open. What about this one? What is this? Are we playing Star Wars? This looks like the adorable thing from Star Wars. Was it The Last Jedi or something? Like from that planet that Luke Skywalker was in. Sir? Hello? Can I pass? Yes, I can. Oh. Alright.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh, that's the one I got.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
You too.
Lumos.
Who that? Hello? Nobody. Sir, you see you okay. This appears to be the potion making class.
Revelio. Lumos.
We're not supposed to be here yet. This is for later. Okay, we go downstairs. Central hall, of course. Makes sense, makes sense. Hey, we got fuck all. Oh, no, we got $55. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's not like dollars. Like one of our viewers told us that this is not dollars. It's 35 magic dollar. Ooh. Who's here? Hey, Evanesco. Oh yes, this is something that Snape casted himself. To disappear the snake that Harry Potter was talking to in Harry Potter. I think, was it in the Philosopher's Stone? I'm not sure. Bro, I have to binge watch Harry Potter movies again. Lumos. Arrest them all. Okay, that's a stun. Glacier. Okay. Levioso, of course. Transformation. So, like, purple is the Accio, I'm gonna guess, right? Impulso, Descendo, Flipendo, Accio, of course. Configo. Where is Bombarda? Defindo, Expelliarmus. There we go. Nah, we're cooking. Incendio. Alohomora? Reparo. Oh yeah, to fix. Alohomora is this one, right? We got him, Leviosa, dude. Okay, no. This one is Leviosa, but this is the Levioso spell, right? Yes. I think it might have something to do with Italian. After don't remind me, I think you don't know any Italian at all, right? For example, like essere, the verb in Italian, like io sono, like it ends in o, right? Io faccio, io mangio, right? These are Italian words. So like maybe it's like io levioso, I levitate you, right? I levitate something. Where like this one is like Wingardium Leviosa. Maybe this means that the object enters the state of Leviosa. So like it is Leviosa, the item. For example, like sta Leviosa. From the come stai, right? From that verb. Which one is I don't remember which verb it is. But yeah, good work. I'm looking forward to some different spells to learn. That's we're not gonna say which ones, but hey, let's. Okay, so like I'm lost. No, we can't enter here. So like we come back to where we came from. No. Oh, right. Okay. You saw this, right? What was that?
Revelio.
There was a bitch right here that he disappeared.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your
There was
field
something
guide.
else too.
I'm most
A
pleased
dash
to
of
be included.
Vaseline, I think.
Yeah, we've been here 5,000 times, so like it's not here probably.
I was worried Transfiguration.
This is where we came from, right? Roll. Okay. Wait, if this one has a horsey, shouldn't the down one have a horsey too? Ooh, oh shit! How do we get the horsey? No, there is no horsey here. Map. I need to see the map. I want to go there. Here, where is it? Charms class to get Accio. Can it teleport there? I don't think so. Okay, it's this way.
Revelio.
Just in case. Okay. This thing looks a bit dark here. I guess this might be the theme of the game. A bit grayish. But I didn't want to come to the defense against the dark arts. I wanted to go to the other class. But since I'm here... Like, look at this. I'm just so close to both of them, right? Leviosa or dark art or charms. Let's go to the dark arts, to be honest. I think it's gonna be downstairs, right? Or what is here? Bunch of nothing. Okay, we'll explore this later. What is this? Oh! Let's start this quest. I think this is the dark arts. Slytherin.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
And power.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Okay.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as a
I love this grandma.
is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Okay, it's time. It's time. Ooh. Ooh. Motherfucker. Woohoo! Got it.
Levioso.
First try. Hey. I'm a Ravenclaw, dude. We kick.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh boy.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Yes. Alright.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Of course.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Of course. So like it's like this?
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Interesting.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright. That's a Slytherin boy.
This should be easy. Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso, Protego.
Protego.
How many times was... Wait, so am I supposed to beat the beginning out of him?
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Oh, right. Okay.
How perceptive.
Wait.
Thank you.
Bro, like, this is interesting. Like, it's a tough one to get used to it.
Attack or defend yourself.
Okay, just like the R2 in between casts is just
Not
very
bad
interesting.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I don't think this guy is funny to lose. Gotcha, bitch.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
How many?
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
I shall.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins,
Of course,
is a
the rebellion,
different
right?
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso.
Nice work.
She said something about the first years.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Okay. I lost someone's dialogue. There was... Okay, there we go.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Smart guy.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you. What about this lady? I can't talk to this lady. Look at the eyes. Okay. They just turned to look at me. Hey, dude, you can't go. Can't enter there yet. Did I see something? No, I'm blind. Have we spoken yet, lady? No, you're looking at the painting of. So like, allow me to explain to you guys how this painting works, like what this thing says. So like, listen, all I'm saying is if you have a circle and inside it you have a triangle, inside that you have a square, you just do a Avada Kedavra, the other guy dies. That's what it's trying to say. There's a fucking... Could this be the Dragon Arena that we see in the trailer and in previous gameplay from early access that, well, not this early access, but the gameplay that other streamers got in the super early access? Like IGN and stuff. Hello, sir.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
Yep.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't
Biggus
expect
Diccus,
a new
pleased to meet you.
student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
What should we say? Because we know Protego, right? So...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Oh, that's too aggressive.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
First I will need to learn my spells though. I can't go there without my spells. How long are you planning on streaming? I don't know. I'm getting hungry, I'll be honest, but I'm thinking of like, here's the thing. Wait until you have more than 4. Yeah. I could, right? I'm guessing this could be like the dark place where like, you know, you go and practice Avada Kedavra and stuff. But yeah. I don't know when I will stop streaming. And I was thinking, like I said, I'm hungry, right? And I was thinking of having something to eat, but I don't have, I didn't prepare food. So we just have to order food. And then I would have to eat on stream. And I thought to myself, is this really entertaining to watch? And normally I wouldn't do that. Like I tend to avoid ordering and then slowly eating on stream. I most of the time just prepare some milk with oatmeal, right? But this game is good. Like, what is important to me as someone that has been playing RPGs since I mean, do you consider Pokemon an RPG? If you consider Pokemon an RPG, probably since fucking 99, right? 1999. But if not, then my proper first RPG would be Lineage 2, Chronicle 6 or Chronicle 4, I can't remember for the life of me, right? And I think it was Chronicle 6. It was always important to me for the world to feel alive. The only thing that is kinda sad within quote to me is that I can't sit. I was only curious, I only have like an hour 40 minutes left of work, so I was just wondering. I intend to just do that. I don't know, like I didn't think this through, right?
Adventure, are we?
Like I can't explain this. I just like worlds like this. And the short answer is I don't know. The long answer is I don't know, and I'm looking forward to finding out. You know? Ooh. Got your tea, bitch. What you gonna do? Huh? Nothing. Thought so. Oh, blue robe. These are mine, people. I think it's time for us to go for the charms, right? Cool. I didn't know if there was a strict streaming schedule. Normally, look, I mean, there is a schedule in my profile, right? When I say my times and all this. But these are clearly like special times. And second, I just realized I have really, not just. Yes, I realized I have a very, very tight, I have a difficulty when it comes to sticking to schedule personally. Like, I'm always just fucking late. I'm never late, I'm always typical. But yes, when I am not always typical, I am late, you know. And yeah. So yeah, let's just fuck it, you know, especially when it comes in a game like this. Yep. Ooh. Hall of Herodiana. Okay, can I talk with any of you motherfuckers? Like, what you guys doing? Nothing. Okay. Did you guys hear this? Where am I going? Hello? Hello?
Revelio.
There was a sound. There was a something like there was a weird sound.
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms.
It's a ghost, just go through him.
It was
You dropped your book, sir.
Be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one.
I love Pives. Hello, Miss Jane. Hello. You followed our channel 1 hour ago. Thank you. Thank you for the first time chat. I hope you enjoy it here. Oh, dude. Did he leave his books and leave? Oh, God. Oh.
Lumos.
Okay. Let's just wash our hands after taking a piss, because, like, you know, why would we? We can't wash our hands here.
Be sure to pass.
Grey nightcap. Let's see how this thing looks. Inventory. No. I made boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. It's in the gear section in headwear. This one. Is there a non-ridiculous helmet in this game? I mean, not in the first few levels at least. So we're in Hugglepuffles. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the Charms class. I want to learn Accio. Like, how am I supposed to cast Accio Bomb without learning Accio? So far I've seen a lot of glasses. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, like, you know, nerd, right? We start with the nerd situation, and glasses apparently are attributed with nerds. Don't believe me, just go out in Discord and type the nerd emoji. Like, immediately you will be greeted with glasses. I wonder who Herodiana is. Bottom left, on the minimap, when I'm about to actually enter here, I think? No. This is the defense against the Dark Arts Tower, but when I come out here, I'm told that this is the Hall of Herodiana. Maybe Herodiana is the Hufflepuffle leader or something? I don't know. Guess we'll find out together. Or you guys already know and I will find out later. By the way, there are some small stutters in the game. Not in the stream because I'm doing the chameleon thing. One eye in the camera, one eye in the stream to make sure that everything works. Ever since I disabled the ray tracing, we're doing well, okay? But there are just some micro drops in frames. I'm streaming in 1080-30, but I am gaming at 1080-60, and there are moments that I pretty much can trace the difference.
Revelio.
But you know, like, I'm not playing at 60 FPS, for example. That difference is what I'm talking about. Ooh, nothing.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
That had long ears.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I don't understand why people go on about banishment being difficult. It's only one incantation. Evanesco. There, that's it.
Yeah, try casting it. See, the theory behind it and saying it is easy. Try to actually do this. Ooh.
What are you up to
and then
now?
The werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the
These
minister
are
for magic
riddles.
was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
So we have
fun. I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boys.
3 plus 2 equals 5. There are precisely 25 possible scenarios, okay? Unicorn with owl, with Stormont, with Tweety, with Lizard, with Spider. Same with stupid Hydra, then Paras, then Beetle, and then the proper Hydra, the one with more heads than the other one, right? So, how do we do this? Let me think. Owl is 1. Unicorn is 2. Then you have the aspect of the Ascians, though. That is 3. Yes. The owl is 4. The weird canary thing is 5. The bitch-ass motherfucker is 6. Lizard is 7. Right? Yeah. And then you have 9 spider. Okay, it makes sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless it is from 0 to 9. Because that's also a possibility. Instead of 1 to 10, it being 0 to 9. I will try this theory first. Aha. Aha. Pita. Little Pita. Pitaki. Okay. Right. 2. Oh, sorry. 1 plus 4 equals 5 plus 7. 9, 8, 7. So, like, I want a beetle. How do I get a beetle? Beetle. There we go. 0 plus 3 equals 5 plus 2. 0, 1, 2. So, like, I need the chromatic anomaly DLC. Fuck. Dude! I'm high IQ, man! That was the mistake. The first 10 numbers are not 1 to 10, they are 0 to 9. Let's get into this class. It was a pleasure. Gotta start my drive home from work now. Good to have you for as long as we did, never are, you know? I hope you enjoyed this. We'll tune back if you're still here. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I will be glad to have you by if you decide to join us again. Until then, though, drive safe, right? Drive safe. And remember, no hurry. Take it slow. For real, take it slow. From a guy that did fucking break his leg while driving. A story for another time. But until then, you know, drive safe and drink some water. Stay hydrated. Drop by for more nerd talk if you want when the time comes. But for us, let's continue. Noma said you do dress.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Look at my name, dude.
Hello, I am Natty.
Hi,
So
Natty.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Nope.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
This guy's from Persia.
Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
So, no.
Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
I like this guy.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Uh-oh.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Oh boy.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
We know this one from before. Oh, okay. But Delete, this is how you unlock spells, my friend. Woohoo!
That That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
All right. Not bad. I think this is... I like this guy. I hope nothing bad happens to this guy, because sometimes when I love characters in the games, they end up dying, and I hope this is not the case. Ah. Good pitaki.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh. Yo.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far... Very good!
Woo!
Splendid!
It's kind of like bowling, except for the exact opposite way. Hey, dude! We did well. We done?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
All right.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
I'm blue because
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Ravenclaw, and she's red because she's Gryffindor. Come on, do it.
Here we go.
Yo, what the fuck, dude? Woohoo! She good.
Yes!
Yo, she just Biggus Diccus turn. Okay, it's time. I have an idea though. Look.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
Accio.
Ouch! Well played.
Bitch. Got him. All right. So like you always don't boost exactly. Come on, do it.
I will get you back for that. Let us see this.
And that's how you do it.
There we go.
Dude. All right. You know what? Let's just do it proper this time. You know? It's okay. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Excellent control there.
So I want to score the winner. Good, of course, damn right I do. Look, I might
us
not
make
be
this
good
a
enough
bit
to
more
get
interesting, shall
350s,
we?
but I'm good enough to get the enemy 0. Ooh, again.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Ooh, okay.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay, see, now I'm
this
fucked.
round settles it all.
Because right now... Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Shit. Yes. Oh my. Okay.
Accio.
Woo! No, no! No!
Watch this.
Ah. See, that's a problem right now.
That is how it's done.
Wait for it. Not yet. Not quite. This is a tough one to get. Now. No!
Splendid!
Fuck, yeah, but I gave her 30 points as well. So we're both at 50. Ah, this is gonna be a tough one. No! No, 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 no! Go away from my balls. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it, deep bass bitch. Wait for it.
Do not think I will start going here.
I made a mistake. Oh, I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake.
Don't
Fuck.
lose your composure.
Shit. God damn it. I fucked up. I thought it released because I moved. Ah.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Okay. Are we done? Oh, we're done. God damn it, I should have won a second time. Bitch. Shit.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things.
At least we're making friends.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
Okay.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm aware. I beat the living shit out of you the first time, you know? I'm holding fine.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
Yes.
I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Well, God, okay,
My mother
Africa.
received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Hey. How big
is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Yeah, you were used to this. I like this. We get to learn more about Harry Potter lore before the Harry Potter situation, right? We know for a fact that the least populated school of magic was the one from Japan, if I recall correctly, right? So, I don't remember the name exactly, yeah? But I haven't heard of the African one before. Now we do. Ouagadougou. Okay, makes sense. Kinda like Uganda, Ouagadougou. Yeah, okay, sure.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Oh, Ouagadougou.
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Okay.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Okay, so it's Dalaran. It's Dalaran. You know it's Dalaran, I know it's Dalaran, everybody knows that it's Dalaran.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly,
Sponsor?
yes. But
Nah.
I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Wait, what? They don't use a wand.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Yes.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Exactly.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, like, wand is kind of like a gun. Why would you not want to have a gun when you can have a gun, right? I can promise you that a guy with a Kalashnikov will be able to beat a wizard. Because, like, sure, he can protect the first few shots. But what are you? Are you like Neo from the Matrix? Like, if someone comes here with a fucking tank, sure, you can just defeat the tank because, like, it's one tank, right? You can levitate it. But what if there are, like, 50 calibers around there, you know, just fucking shooting at you? Like, ain't no fucking way you're surviving this, dude.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Yes.
Thank you for asking. I do
welcome.
miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronen reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A word if you would.
Can I please? Thank you. Oh, wait. What is this? Are you alright?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Alright. I wish I could do this. If I could do that, I like if in real life I could use spells, I would be all aboard this. And like Accio is like very useful. Think about Levioso as well, you know, like you want to get this couch and to make it and you have it on your like living room. But in order for you to get the couch, like you need to hire like 50 people. What if you could just like, you know, Levioso and then you pull the couch and then you're good, like Wingardium Leviosa or something, you know? Do you remember Veraverto? No, I don't. Is this the one that you, the serum that makes you says the truth? No, that's Veritas syrup. Spell. No, I don't remember it. What is it about? Adiviosi. After food. Ear infection. Not pleasant. Which I think turned animal into object. No, I haven't gotten to that part where like I would be needing to beat the bejesus out of someone to turn them into object. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting there though.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
It did.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai
Why do they address me as if I lost? We're one-on-one.
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Okay.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Well, interesting. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, there is a fire underground. You can't see it, guys. It's on the minimap. But I can. It's supposed to be downstairs, but what if instead of downstairs we go upstairs? Okay, that's what happens if we go upstairs. We can't go upstairs. Whee! Okay, there is a bunch of nothing over here. Is this the professor? This seems like the professor. Okay, can I talk to you? Like, what if I could talk to the professor? Can I? I don't think I can. Okay, no. That's a no. That's a no from the professor.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Pretty well. Where are you? This you?
Lumos.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
Yo, the girl from the
I wondered how your
Ravenclaw.
first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronen.
Okay. I hope we can become friends with this girl. Sounds like a good girl. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
And this is the one we opened, right? Yeah. Like, we've gotten this shit from here. Alright, let's go to the next. Accio, get your ass in here. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Revelio.
Okay, it's this one. No. We need to go to the Great Hall, I think. Like, let's just explore a bit. Bro, I don't believe this. This is a fucking castle, and it's really good. Like, I feel really... It's alive. It's full of... vividness.
Protego.
Lumos. Lumos? Yes.
Revelio.
Ooh, we heard this special sound. A cat! We pet the cat. Always pet the cat. How do you do?
Lumos.
Yes. Got it. So what, every single time you see a cat, you will react with
Lumos.
Right? What we get? Spee! Right, okay, sure. That's what we're doing now. It's a meme between friends, guys. You wouldn't get it. Like, it's special, like, you know. By the way, the floor... Look at the floor even though RTX is off. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. This is not full graphics, but this is recommended graphics. Like, how the fuck do you get to settings? Like, look at this. Everything is in medium to me. I guess I could risk it going high, as it doesn't really strain my GPU that much. Inside, yeah. But with 3070 Ti, you can definitely have this at maximum. If you're not streaming, like if I wasn't streaming, I would have this at ultra, 150%. But it's the streaming that has me lower this and limit them at some point. You know, normally I would have ended the stream a long as fucking time ago, but I just can't. Like, I know that if I stop playing right now, I will just wanna play later. And get out here. Woohoo! Okay, and why would I stop, you know? If you don't stream, you can easily play 2K. I can't play 2K because of HDMI cable towards my TV. Actually, you know, I can. Hold up. I can play 2K. Can my TV play 2K? I'm not sure. I think I can play 2K 60 Hz. I have to see the details again.
That's the handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased being...
Where am I going? Oh, potions class, yeah. Oh no. Oh right, I can't be here. You won't allow me to enter. Pinako. Yeah. My kitten, just, you know. Leon. Hey. Let me try to summon him. It's huge. It is huge. It's big. It's like the game is massive, bro. And you can't go to at least half the places. Yep, until I unlock them. Yeah. There he is. There he is. Well, at least there's a portion of him, right? Oh, go fly around. I haven't unlocked flying yet. I'm still at the very beginning, I think. See, but the best part, in my opinion, to do in your position is buy the game after the exadastiki, after the exam period, right? And don't watch a single guide. Just go out there and just explore the game. Try to solve the puzzles. Just play like an idiot, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Oh! Get your ass in here. Alright. We need one more. I would watch anyway, just a few benchmarks and a review. Oh, you would? Okay. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Like, you don't want to get the full spoiler version. Just, you know, the basics. If you want a review, like, I can't give you a review. I can give you a first impressions. My first impressions are very positive. It's not about how it looks. It also feels good to play. Like, on the controller. Are you gonna... Like, I would advise... Πάρε το χειριστήριο του PlayStation 4 και... Like, you're gonna buy this on Steam, right? Steam offers support, like PlayStation 4 support. So, like, when you go to the settings, for example, maps, settings, like, when you go over here, and you click on controller, it won't have X and Y. It will have the PlayStation. You see? It's the exact same, like, the one I have, the DualShock 4. So, like, just get it on a controller, in my opinion. Just tweak it a little bit here and there, and it will feel really, really good. Oh, what is that thing over there? Oh, ooh. Noblesse coat. All right, let's see, let's see. Gear. So, like, we will change this. We can get this one instead, runic robe, which is, I guess it looks nice. This looks kind of nice. And I unlock this shit. Which is, sure, it's extraordinary, but it doesn't look cool. So, like, we're gonna change the way it looks. And I personally, I want to still be, like, a simple guy. Will any DLC come out? How the fuck am I supposed to know? None of us. Oh, none of us know yet. I mean, we don't even know about the Elden Ring DLC. And Elden Ring has been out for fucking months, right? So, well, almost a year, if we're being honest.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
I believe it will. I believe we will be having DLC. We will be having Quidditch 150%. My opinion, right? And I'm hoping for multiplayer. Like, if they don't add multiplayer, I will consider it a massive L. A massive L. Because, like, imagine if, like, other than the students here, you get to see, like, your, at least your friends, your Steam friends. If people from Steam are playing and you have them on a friend list, can you imagine, like, more? I'd fucking adore this shit. Ooh. Okay. Let's go over there. Yes, but Elden Ring is a very big without DLC. This one is over 75 hours. If you're like a 100% completion, I'd say it's very unlikely to have multiplayer. It's not even the multiplayer element that I'm after. It's the pseudo hub. You know, like 80. Think of it as a phasing part where, like, instead of just only NPCs here, you can see your Twitch friends, or like not Twitch friends, sorry, your Steam friends. It would be a massive W, in my opinion. As for the 100% completion, 75 hours, hold up. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is a transfiguration, in the transfiguration corridor, has a likeness of awareness on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors of the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, why, okay, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of We, slain by the lovely knight in spite of himself, okay. Ooh, we did the challenge. Hold up. I think it will take way more than 75 hours, Padeli. Especially if you take into consideration that if you don't read any guides, there is no way. Like, we're talking easily 100 plus hours into this game. Easily, you know? Because you won't know what is there until you find it. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Hogwarts Regalia gloves. Okay, so like if we go to gear, can I like wear better gloves or something? Let's see. No, I guess it's just an appearance, right? This is the one I have. And this is what I can make it into. And the dark arts, of course. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna be using. It depends, exactly. By the way, one suggestion, because right now you're watching the Twitch drops, right, Padeli? Make sure you have a Warner Bros. Account linked to your Wizarding World account. Watch the first part of the stream, like my intro or something, where I just explain what to do with Twitch to get all the rewards. Like, there is just so much shit that you can get right now for free that it's unreal. Like, even if you don't pre-purchase the game, you can get a lot of shit for free. Don't worry about it. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronen. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless,
got
you
an
must
idea what you're
continue
talking about.
to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Lovely. Extra homework. Professor Ronen.
Professor Ronen did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronen will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the
Yo, I'ma get my own wand!
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Easy. By the way, is it just me? Or do I look way too bright for this scene? Like, everything else looks dark, and I'm just super lighty mode.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions
Like,
stocks
I
a
look
wide
fine from
array
this
of
angle.
potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Look at this. Okay. There's a spellcraft. I think it's the light from the windows. Yeah, but it really stands out, you know, like whoosh.
I've never heard of
like
a
Jesus.
spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Twitch inventory, Padeli. Twitch inventory. I would, Eddie, do you think you can link a Twitch inventory link to the chat? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So like, bro, like mod, just... That's why Afterdawn is Afterdawn, man.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Yes. Lovely. You can't post links. Μη στείλεις link πίσω, μαλάκα. Θα φας μπανίδι από το Autobot. Το Nightbot ή το Stream Elements βαράει ban κατευθείαν. Μπαπ. Εντάξει, μη στείλεις link. Just some disclaimers. Don't post links in the chat, guys. I don't do anything. My mods won't do anything. Nightbot, bonk. Right?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Just claim the rewards, Padeli.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Both of them. Natsa is the lady. let's go with Natty. No, fuck Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area.
Okay.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Okay.
Once you've finished Professor Ronen's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Perfect. By the way, Badeli, I will upload a YouTube video, like, tomorrow, probably. I will upload a YouTube video that revolves around what to do and how to get every single Twitch drop and how and when and what, you know, like a fully detailed guide, you know? It is around the 10-minute part of the stream that I did today. You know, I'm just, like, yoink it and place it on YouTube. So, like, people can just see what they want to do and, like, you know, just get all the rewards. No rush, you have 1 month. Like, at the end of, I think it's like 20-something of February that you have, until then, you have so much time, right? And then I'll just fucking link you the video. Like, it's just so easy. I'll just post it on my server. I don't know if you're on my Discord server. But if you're on my Discord server, I'm gonna post it there. And I will ping you, otherwise I'll just DM you on Instagram. Alright. Report to Professor Ronen. Wait, let me see my quest. Crossed wounds, round 1. What is this? At the secret dueling lab. And this is the MSQ, right? Yeah, let's get my supplies first and my wand, and then we'll see what else we can do. Okay. Sir?
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Ooh. Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo.
Okay.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience.
Good night, Padeli.
And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
All right.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Professor known as a... Oh, can I talk with him? Yes, I can.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Okay. So, in other years, collect the flying page, but I did.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
There it is.
Accio.
No, it's up there.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio. Brilliant. Got him. Okay, now what? Oh, return to Professor. Okay. Yes, I can. Lovely.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Not at all, sir.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Of course, and the Giga Chad.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Yes! Got Man, I'm first try, dude. So like, I'm phenomenal, that's all I'm saying.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Wait. He said by the water, right? Motherfucker, see anything by the... Oh.
Revelio.
What was that? That was that. Okay, got it.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, you too. How do you do?
Lumos.
Okay. Ooh, defense against the Dark Arts Tower. This seems very secretive of a place. Have I been here before? I think this is a classroom, right? Oh, who's this fucker? Oh, this is Professor Weasley. I think I'll end today by going to Hogsmeade. This is where my final adventure will happen. And for that, I need to go to map and teleport to... here? Yes, back west, but how can I go? Maybe here? Yes. And we can teleport to the central hall. Yeah, that would do. Bro, since I bloody fixed that ray tracing situation, everything works fine. Oh.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about.
Yes?
But I'm hopeless at everything. Oh, I suppose that's something to boast
Repair.
about.
Why can't I just attribute it to these things? To the pointy fingers or what? Okay, this is what we learn. Disillusionment. Stealth. Yoink. Conjuring spell. Okay, so like I create stuff, alright? Altering spell. I change what it is. Evanesco. Okay, to make it disappear makes sense. Death. Holy shit, dude. And this is the darker arts of Crucio. Imperio. Unforgivable curse, Oh, I'm really curious about the description of the spells, to be honest. Slow off both objects and enemies, giving you each time extra time to plan your next move. Lovely. Glacius. Freezes enemy, increasing the damage they take. Levitates, of course. So like this is like a stun, right? OCC. Transform enemies into alternate forms, whether puzzle solutions or harmless knickknacks. That could actually kill somebody, to be honest. Like, you don't really kill him, you just turn them into a chicken. Not enough to, you know, be unforgivable, but yeah. Force. This one is called Control, this one is from the Force. Flips objects and enemies towards backwards. Flipendo, yup. With its short cooldown, it's excellent in setting up and extending juggles. Its ability to flip objects instantly and useful for solving puzzles and exploiting certain enemies' weaknesses. Descendo. Descend, okay. Deals no direct damage, but objects and... okay. Oh, sorry. Deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. So, like, you don't do damage to the guy initial, but the slam down is what gets him. Airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. So, like, you use this against Birdie. The Pulso. Is this the Yeet? Considerable force also deals no direct damage to foes, enemies, and objects alike and be launched into each other. with destructive results. Also very useful for spinning purposes and variety of purposes. So it doesn't do damage by the way it does, but if you slam him against something, he's fucked pretty much, right? Alright, and this one is Accio, of course. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. Certain magical and heavy objects require sustained effort to pull close. When a summoned object reaches you, you will automatically cast Wingardium Leviosa to continue levitating and controlling it without the need for additional button inputs. Okay, and here is the Wingardium Leviosa, which is okay. It is unavailable because I haven't unlocked it yet. Damage, emotional damage. Long range bolt that deals damage on impact. If they use with fire attack, they will continue to take damage for it. It's a dot. It's a dot. During which time collision will read in incendiary bursts. So if he hits somebody else, like if you just incendiary a motherfucker and then you slam him into another guy, they will just be set ablaze. Makes sense. Slashes. Yo. Was that blood? Or is this the fire of... No, it's not fire magic. This might be blood. Look at this. Damn! How do you call this? This is the first time I know about this. Defindo, okay. Expelliarmus, of course. Disarms wands and weapons from the enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. Okay. Yeet. Bombarda, of course. Deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacle and hit surrounding enemies. Incendio. Its range is short, it requires you to be close to the target. This deals significant damage and lights certain objects on fire. Enemy hit with fire-based attacks, of course, it will get dodged. So like Incendio is the short range of Confrigo. Okay. Disillusionment. Stealth. Perfect for sneaking or approaching enemies undetected to be able to cast Petrificus Totalis to turn them into a stone. Lumos being the light, right? Yes. Repower to fix. Wingardium Leviosa levitates and controls immovable objects. Control its position with your movement and use, okay, to 2 meters distance and rotation. Wingardium Leviosa is automatically cast on objects summoned to you with Accio. Okay. Transfiguration. Conjures item into existence within the room of requirement. Makes sense. Within the room of requirement. Makes sense. Okay, so these are like the housing items. Right? Let's learn here. Kills enemy instantly. So like, you have utility, you have damage, you have like a transfiguration, and you have unforgivable curse. Causes most damage to writhen pain as they take damage over time. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies. Okay. To prolong their allegiance to you. Also curses the victims and they take extra damage. So they will take extra damage from me, but reduce damage from other enemies. So I turn them into tanks, and even though I can just delete them, other people cannot delete them so easily.
Is a load of rubbish.
Let's save. Can we save? Where is the saving? Here? Maybe? Save game, yes. Alright. This is the autosave, and now we go out. Oh, should we actually go outside? Wait, no, I don't think we should. I think it's this way. Ooh. Have I been here before? Bloody right I have. Okay, perfect. Let's do it again.
Lumos.
I have something up there. You guys cannot see it on my minimap, but it points me to this location right here.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Okay. What's wrong?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way. and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms.
Okay.
Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books.
But
my arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Oof. Seems a lot of work to just carry a book.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity?
True.
New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
And we don't want that.
You could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Okay. Why did he tell on
Why
you,
did
though?
Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf.
Oh.
I mean, spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees
So
one.
he's like, she's amazing, she did that, and then like, oh, maybe that's why she
suppose
lost
I
the
could
books.
help
And, yeah.
if I have the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
We're reading that.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So there are like many quests that you can do, like optional quests. All right, perfect. I'm gonna save here, boys and girls, and I think this is enough for today. Like I have to do a few video editing, video creating, video whatever stuff, right? And upload stuff on YouTube. At the same time, I need to just make sure that with my current settings, I record some gameplay. I play this again. That moment when we first entered Hogwarts, because like I don't want to lag again. Like I don't want to have a situation like that. Drop frames and lag in the future. Maybe I will even need to take this to low settings, low graphics. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, guys, I want to thank you all for staying here for as long as you did. And I wish you to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Cheers, motherfucker.